A Jewish baby boy, covenant, circumcision, and identity. In Luke 2 verse 21, and when 8 days were completed for the circumcision of the child, his name was called Jesus. In first century Judaism, circumcision on the 8th day was not optional. It was the visible sign of belonging to God's covenant with Abraham. It marked identity, obedience, and communal inclusion. To be circumcised was to be named, claimed, and placed within Israel's sacred story. Luke's brief but deliberate note that Jesus was circumcised ground the incarnation in real Jewish life. God's Son did not bypass Israel's law or traditions. He entered them fully. Born under Roman occupation to a marginal family, Jesus was marked in his body as part of God's covenant people. This was a quiet yet radical affirmation. God's salvation would emerge from within Israel's story, not outside it. The circumcision of Jesus declares that God's redemptive work is relational and costly. Before Jesus teaches, heals, or preaches, he submits, and identifying himself completely with the people he came to save. The one who would later establish a new covenant first honored the old. This moment reveals a God who does not merely declare love from a distance, but enters human identity, culture, and obligation. Jesus' identity is not abstract or generic. It is particular, Jewish, covenantal, and embodied. Salvation unfolds through real story and real people. We live in a time of fluid identities pressured to define ourselves by achievement, image, or approval. The circumcision of Jesus reminds us that true identity is not self-manufactured. It is received. So before Jesus did everything impressive, he belonged. Before accomplishment came calling. For this generation, that is liberating. Our worth is not earned by performance, but rooted in relationship with God. So following Jesus means anchoring our identity not in what we produce, but in whom we belong to. Like Jesus, we are invited to live faithfully within our context, our cultures, families, and communities, while trusting God to work redemption through them. My questions are, where are you tempted to prove your worth rather than rest in belonging? How might your life change if you live from identity, not for identity?